Hello, 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 guys. Good evening, everyone. How are you guys today? How are you doing?
Hello, teacher.
Hello,
Hi,
Silvia.
teacher. How are you?
Hello, Danny. Good. How are
Hi,
you?
teacher.
Hello, Freddy. How are you guys doing? How is the week going so far? And the
It's been
day?
such a busy week, but surviving here.
I'm sure it is. My week has been crazy as well. Today was a little bit more relaxing, honestly. Like, yeah, so today was a perfect day for me because I had basically my day off. I mean, not
I mean, you're lucky.
but yesterday was crazy. I don't know if I told you. I think I did. When we were talking about the following day, and I said, well, tomorrow, I mean, yesterday, I told you that I was going to have a busy day, class from 6 to 12, and then a tutoring session from 1 to 2, 2 to 3, 4 to 6, 6 to 9. So yesterday was crazy, wild for me. But today I only had class from 6 to 8 a.m. And then this class. So during the day, I did some other things and it was pretty relaxing. Like, yes, it was different today. And then I'm also very excited because I'm going to have because we're going to have, well, I am going to have 2 days off next week, so I'm super excited about it. So my people, today we are having our 13th class. It means that today is basically our last class of content. Tomorrow is the last class of the cycle, and we're finishing tomorrow. So tomorrow we're having the final test and the speaking test. So it's important to work tomorrow on this. And then we are going to have 2 days off that are Monday and Tuesday. And then we're starting B2.3 on Wednesday next week. Okay, so this is important information for you to keep in mind. So my people, I am going to share the agenda for today. We're going to begin with the warming up activity. That is a song. This song, it has the structures from yesterday's topic. It has the structures of these patterns about comparatives and superlatives, the ones that we studied yesterday, especially the part that says the more something, the more I do something. Okay, so that pattern. So we're going to begin with that activity while more people join the session. After we do that, we are going to have the encuesta de satisfacción. This is something that we always take one day before the cycle ends. So it's important that you guys take this survey. We're going to have it after the warming up activity. Then today we are going to have a very emotional class, maybe. Maybe. Because we're going to write a letter to our younger self. So I'm very excited about this activity, honestly, because we're going to read some letters, and then we're going to write a letter to our younger self, and that writing task is going to be graded. So I'm going to take a note out of it as part of the 40% of the cycle. Then we're going to have our break, and then after the break we're going to do a speaking task that is decide who wins the award. We're going to work on a speaking task from the book. In this part we're going to work in groups, and that's it. And that is basically our class for today. So we're going to begin with this song. We're going to start with this one. You already know how to play this game. So the song is called The More I Look. Have you ever listened to this song by Roger Hodgson?
No, teacher.
No, never. Okay.
No.
No.
Okay. Okay. So we are going to work on it. And I'm going to share the link with you guys. And we're going to begin with that exercise. Please let me know when you finish. Please let me know right on the chat as soon as you finish, so I know when to start the second activity, okay? And then we're still missing some people, some classmates, so we are going to wait for them, and then we're going to take the encuesta satisfaction, okay? Please start. Is it clear? Is the activity clear?
Yes, teacher.
Okay, very good. Please start, guys. Thank you. Okay, guys. Did you finish? Did all of you finish the song? I don't want to interrupt you. Okay. Good. I'm glad that you guys liked it. Good, good, good. Okay, I'm going to call the attendance. I'm going to check who's here or to see who's missing. Acevedo Cuevas Saray.
Present, teacher.
Very good. Albarracín Caballero Cristian.
Here, teacher.
Awesome. Ayala Viloria Joeli.
Here.
Good. Vaca Yain Andrea.
Here.
Good. Carrera Bonilla John Hammer. He's not in the session yet. Cordero Castellanos Brian. Is Brian with us? Brian. Nope. Córdoba Miranda Stephanie. 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 Okay. Durán Ardila, Silvia Alejandra. Silvia Durán.
Present, teacher.
Good.
Sorry, teacher, I'm here. Stephanie
Okay.
Cordova.
Okay, good. Fonseca García Freddy.
I'm here.
Great. Liscano Eriza Judy.
I'm here, teacher.
Good. Lozada Díaz Diana.
Present, teacher.
Awesome. Muñoz Salazar Andrea.
Present, teacher.
Very good. Pérez Ardila Natalie. Natalie. It's not here. Pinzón Linares Mayra. Mayra Pinzón. Plata Vargas Mayra.
Hi, teacher, I'm here.
Very good. Rodríguez Llorente Harold.
Hi, teacher.
Very good. Sandoval Miranda Angélica.
Hi, teacher.
Very good. Sierra Jaimes Daniela.
Hi, teacher.
Very good. Velasco Uribe Ana María.
Hi, teacher. I'm
Very
here.
good. Very good. And Vera Peña Jennifer.
Here, teacher.
Okay, very good. Awesome. Okay, guys. So we're missing 1, 2, 3, 4. We're missing 4 students. However, we need to start with the with this encuesta de satisfacción. So I'm going to give you a couple of minutes for you to work on it. It's very short, very easy. You already know how it works. So I'm going to share with you the link. You need to write your email, name, last names, código estudiante. If you need your student's code, let me know, okay? Tipo, documento de identidad, and then number, and you're going to select that is your group, okay? My name is Chaparro Peña Laura Daniela, and then you start, grading the or your experience so far with the course, okay? Very good. So
Sorry, teacher.
yes,
Can you please share the codes again?
I can, sure. Does anybody need the student's code? Does anybody else need the student code?
Me, teacher Stephanie.
Okay.
And me,
Stephanie,
teacher Judy.
Harold, Judy. Okay.
Everyone.
Stephanie, Harold, Judy. Yes? Okay, go ahead. Give me 1 second. Harold, I am going to share it with you on the chat. Harold. So I'm going to share your codes on the chat, okay? Angelica is Angelica Sandoval as well, right?
Yes, teacher.
Okay, very good. And Córdoba Miranda Stephanie. Anybody else?
Me, teacher
Oh,
Judy.
Julie, sorry, Julie. Julie. Okay.
Teacher, can you send the link again?
Yeah, sure.
Thank you.
Of course. Okay, so for the ones that just joined that weren't in the session, just before I sent this link, I think it was Brian and don't remember who else. But Brian, your classmates are taking this encuesta satisfacción. So I'm
Okay,
sending the
teacher.
link and please do it right now. Thank you.
Thank you.
Of course, thank you. If you need your student's code, let me know, Brian. Okay, guys, ready?
Yes, teacher.
Yes, yes, yes. Okay. Okay, guys, so now we are going to continue. And after this part, we are, oh, hold on. So after encuesta satisfacción, we are going to work on reading exercise. That is going to be very interesting. I mean, I'm very excited, honestly, about this activity. And I hope you are as excited as I am, hopefully. So we are going to page 40,
Depend
guys.
of the text.
It
teacher.
depends on, I mean, hopefully you'll like it, hopefully. So we'll see. So we are going to page 40. On page 40, we are going to read these letters. But before we start, we are going to answer the following questions. How would you guys describe yourself now compared to when you were 15 years old? So how would you guys describe yourself? Like, how are you different now compared to when you were 15?
But in which camp? Because physic,
I mean,
or mental,
well,
or
I
your
would say more like how you have changed, how much you have grown, not physically, because of course physically we have changed. We all have, right? We all have changed. You could say, for example, when I was 15, I used to be more, or less independent. Um and now I am more mature, I am more responsible, or you see, look at the example. It says I'm more mature but a bit less spontaneous. So maybe when she was, or when this person was 15, he or she was more spontaneous than what he's now. Okay, so how would you guys describe yourself now compared to when you were 15 years old?
I was more relaxed with myself and with my teens. Maybe for the responsibility that now I have. Maybe I was more enthusiastic with some things. Maybe that is because with time you are tired, maybe. And I'm younger, but of course, if we compare with the past, they require time, no? But I am happy, and the important thing is that I feel that I have grown in myself and in my goals, or at least I am in my process, and I know that maybe for a long time.
But you were in the process, and you're gonna get there at some point. You're going to get there.
Exactly.
Very good, Daniela. Thank you very much. What about you guys? What about the rest?
Sure, in my case, I guess that I'm more confident and relaxed than before. But before, I used to be friendlier.
Friendlier. Uh-huh.
But I think that's happened because all of us have grow up, and for that reason we
Yeah.
starting to separate each other, and for that reason you are focused on your
On your
uh,
goals and
yes, and for that
okay.
reason you can, for example, start living in other country, city,
Or in another
or
city.
yes, or use or trying to be surrounded by other types or people, and
Mm-hmm.
for that reason I guess that's happened.
Okay, very good. Thank you very much. Harold, thank you. Thank you for sharing. Another person, please. How would you describe yourself now compared to when you were 15?
I think that I have changed a lot.
Can you
It's like in the past, I
uh-huh.
used to have problems with my self-esteem. I was quiet and not outgoing. Like it was a bit trying to make friends.
Freddy, sorry, I'm sorry to interrupt, but I can't hear you clearly. Yeah,
What about now?
now yeah, better. That's better.
Okay, so I was saying that yeah, I think that I have changed a lot compared to the past. Because before I was like quiet and not well at making friends. That's it.
Oh, okay. Well, still we can't, I mean, yeah, you sound you well, I don't know if it's like a robot, but I don't know if it's
I
your
think that
mic.
have the vent in front.
The fan, you have the fan
The
on.
fan.
Do you have your
I
fan
think.
on, Freddy?
Is it better now? This
Maybe
Yes.
he's at the beach.
sorry, yeah, maybe it was said Andrea.
He's
What
in
Andrea said. That was the
Good.
problem.
No,
But I
yeah.
was saying that I has problem with my self-esteem in the past, and I was
Oh,
like not good at making friends.
oh,
And now I think that I'm more confident with myself, and I think that
oh,
I know how to manage or to control my emotions and the
oh, that's so
stress.
nice. Oh, that's
Yeah,
so nice.
and also
That's
that
so
I have
nice.
problems like how do you say, like when you are emotional attached to people, like not
Uh-huh.
depending on others,
Yeah.
doing the things by your own, by
Yes.
yourself, and not
Uh-huh.
depending on other people for everything. So
Oh, that's
that's
good.
what I
That's
think that I have. I like, how do you say, like I have ground up? I don't know.
yes, I mean, and you're not that attached to people.
Yeah.
Good,
So
good,
that is
good, good.
something good that I have worked on.
Yeah, that's good. That's nice. Okay, very good. Guys, the next question is imagine you could go back in time and meet yourself as a younger person. At what age would you like to go back? And what advice would you give yourself? That's very interesting. So any age, maybe you could go back when you were 5 years old, or 10, or 15, or 20, or 21, or 17. I mean, any age. What age would you go back to? And what advice would you give yourself? Yes, Mayra.
Oh, teacher, I love that question. I was in a lunch yesterday with my boss, and she asked me the same question. So if I can come back to the past, I will go when I was 25,
You
because
were
in that
25.
moment, yeah. So 4 years ago, I'm probably also to my 15s, because I was so scared to face all the challenge, and now I can see the retrospective. And when I was 15, the life that I have now, it was a dream, and I can make that dreams come true. So that's awesome. But when I was 25, I was facing, like, that age when everything is changing, and you are scared to be mature, to grow up, to be different. And if I can go to that age, I will say to myself that I was doing a great job, because nobody said to. And I will say that enjoy your moment, enjoy the people behind me, and enjoy who I am, because the person that I'm going to be is going to be perfect and awesome and happy, because I used to be very, very shy when
Oh,
I
you
was,
used to be?
yeah, a lot of, very, very shy. The
So you have
She's
spontaneous
not
is,
like
changed.
that right
it's
now.
new, it's new. This is new.
This is your new phase.
Yeah.
That's
So
good. That's good.
15 and 25, that was my age.
That would be okay. That's awesome. Thank you. Thank you for
I
sharing.
would go back when I was 18.
18. Why? And
Yeah,
what
when I
advice did
started
you give
college,
yourself?
I
Uh-huh.
think, because at that time I was only focused on studying, and I think that I did enjoy like spending or hanging out with my friends at that moment.
Yeah, at
I thought that
university.
all that I had to do was to focus on the program and study hard and get the best grades, and I would just focus on that.
That's
So I
nice.
wish I could go back in time
Me
and
too. Now that you mention it,
and change some things.
yeah, now that you mention it, if I could go back in time, I would also go to when I started university, I was 17. Yes, I was 17. And I mean, I'm not gonna say to my 17-year-old girl like to party more, no, because I'm not a party girl, but definitely like to spend more time with friends and to hang out and to do fun things, because now my life is just work, work, and work. And I'm only 27, and but it has changed a lot. My life has changed a lot, and now I don't have social life at all, like almost none. So if I could go back in time, I would definitely tell myself to enjoy more when I didn't have so many responsibilities. So that's a good one. That depends on what age still, or yeah. So right now, right now, I wish I could go back to my university years. That, yeah, they were the best. They were the best. Um, yeah, we should. Because I
I
guess
agree with Harold.
because I guess our lives, and it's not only me, I'm sure. I'm sure I'm not the only one, that our life is only, working and studying, and nothing fun happens here. So yeah, for sure. We need to. Okay, anybody else, guys? Like,
Teacher, in my case, if I
yes.
could, I would stay in this at this age or around 22, 23, because I think that in that age you you feel that you have a lot of energy and you
Yeah.
want to do a lot of things, and for that reason maybe because of the energy that you feel inside you, you feel capable is the word
Yeah,
for doing
capable.
a lot of things. And
Mm-hmm.
also because like you said, in that age you used to have a lot of friends.
Yeah.
For example, in my case, I couldn't enjoy it um how I wanted because of the COVID. And for that reason, now I am
Um,
24 and I start living in another city,
yeah.
and I feel that now I am a real adult, and I spend the most
Mm-hmm.
the majority of my time at work, and
Yeah.
and sometimes I start thinking why why the life is in this way,
Yeah. Oh, I'm
because
sure.
I wanna, for example, I guess that I know that we have to work in order
Yeah.
to gain money. It's okay,
Yeah.
but I guess that we spend a lot of time at work, and we can at the
And
end,
we can't enjoy,
yes,
what we work
and
for.
later maybe you can have money, but at the end maybe I don't know, you can die,
Yeah.
suddenly
And you
or
will
like
never be this young again. You will never be this
yes,
young again. So
and
so
that's
that's
hard.
yeah. Oh wow.
Yes,
That hit me.
yes, teacher.
That just hit me. Oh wow. Yes. Yes. Oh. Okay, very good. So thank you very much, Hayden.
Don't cry.
I'm not. So we're going to read about we're going to read these letters that says, dear me, advice to my younger self. So after after reading the letters, we are going to do exercise number 3 and exercise number 4. Okay. So in exercise number 3, fortunately, yeah, that's a good one. That's a good one. So we are going to read the letters. This one is from Ria. She's now 33 and she wrote this letter to her younger self. So we're going to start reading. Can someone please read the first letter?
Dearest Ria, I am writing to tell you that you are a beautiful and strong and deserve all the love in the world. You are only 15, but pretty soon everything is going to be turned upside down. The person that you hold dearest in life will be taken away from you. Believe in yourself and you will get through it. Try to remember that everything that is happening is just part of a much bigger picture, and then somehow it will all make sense in the end. You are not really one for listen to advice, but here is some anyway. Treat everyone with respect and demand it of them as well. Anyone can make a mistake once, but if someone let you down twice, they are not your friends. There is more to life than you think, so try to expand your
Horizons.
horizons. Most importantly, hold your mother tight and tell her you love her every day. She's right when she said you are too young to go out, so don't take it out on her. In fact, this little rule will help you a lot in life. Count to 10 before you react. I could tell you a lot of more about your future and what is that you love making your own clothes so much. But I think you've probably heard enough for now. All my love, Ria, age 33.
Very good. Thank you. Okay, what do you guys think about this letter?
Amazing teacher. I believe
Amazing.
that when we when we are in 15, or maybe in between 15
Oh, we're
and
teenagers.
23,
Yes.
yes, or 22, we believe
Okay.
that the world is that we have to know a lot because we are young and doesn't really don't
So
have
real.
responsibilities,
Yes.
but life is more than that. And if you don't prepare and thinking of the and thinking clear about your life, maybe in one step, all turn down.
Yeah, at some point, yes, at some point in life. Very good. And when we are young, we think that, I mean, we're still young, right? But when we were younger, when we were teenagers or so, or we were 18 or 20, we thought that we knew everything and we didn't, of course. So this letter is very special. Now we're going to read another one. And pay attention to the words or the sentences in bold. If you have questions, if you don't understand, let me know, okay? Let's go with the second one. Hey, dude, can someone please read the second one?
Okay. Greetings from the future you. First, a piece of helpful advice. Lighten up. I know you feel that no one really understands you right now and things can seem a bit dark at times, but the truth is that you are incredibly lucky to be born in the time and place that you are. So make the most of it. And please, please, please don't ever show your poetry to anyone. This may come as a shock to you, but it isn't much good as your future is not in the field. If you want a clue as to what you will be doing, then remember the time you found a cat which had been hit by a car on the roadside and you nursed it back to the health. Not everyone has your skill with animals. And a word about your best friend, Mark. Don't let him meet Sally, or you will regret it for a long, long time.
Oh.
Adrian, age 30. Buy shares in Google when it's invented. That will help a lot.
I love this one. It's kind of sad, at some point that says, please, please, please do not or don't ever show your poetry to anyone. Oh, that's super sad. This might come as shock to you, but it isn't much good, and your future is not in this field. And also the advice, like, okay,
To the best friend. Don't let him meet
yes,
Sally.
don't let him meet Sally. This is also super sad. So maybe something happened between them, and that affected him for so long. So that's a good advice. Good. Next one, can someone please read the third letter? Jonah? So Jonah
Which
right now
part,
is
teacher?
45. The whole thing. So he's now 45 and he's writing when he was 15, because it says I'm 30 years older than you are right now. So he's writing a letter to Jonah when he was 15. So go ahead.
Okay, so it says, Dear Jenna, I'm 30 years older than you are right now, so I know a thing or two about life. Follow this advice and you'll do okay. First, as your grandmother said, it's all right to fall, but don't stay down for too long. Second, as Mr. McKinnon say, try to make everyone who works for you feel important. Third one. As your father said, remember the 5 P's. Planning and preparation prevent poor performance. Fourth, as your future wife will say, trust your instincts and don't be afraid to think big. Fifth, as your first boss said, buy low, sell high. That's all you need to know to be a businessman. Sixth one, a Shakespeare said, life is a tale told by an idiot, full of sound and fury,
Signifying.
signifying nothing. So enjoy while it lasts. Kind regards, Jonah, age 45. That's so interesting.
Yeah, thank you
I'm
very
going to
much.
take one of those advices.
Which one?
Actually, the most important for me is the fifth one. As your first boss said, buy low, sell high, because I really love buying a lot of things, a lot of stuffs. So I think that I need to buy low, but sell high in order to get more money or more incomes.
Yeah. That's for sure. I love this one. The 5 P's. Planning and preparation prevents poor performance. I love that one. I think that's a brilliant advice.
Yes, it is.
Yes,
That's
it is.
really all of them. All of them is
Yeah,
very
all of
important
them
for
are
us.
awesome. All of them are awesome. But I loved the third one. I loved the third one. Okay, guys, very good. And let's read the last one. Can someone please read the last one?
Teacher, how you pronounce the name of that post? Yeah,
Well,
Jiao?
Jiao, yes.
Jiao?
Yes. Mm-hmm.
Okay, dear Jiao, right now your life is full of rules. Don't do this, don't do that, say this, don't say that. You feel left, though all you are doing is helping your parent and studying. Sweet Jiao, it will get better. You love to sing, and perhaps you will get the chance. In fact, you will do it every day and people will pay for you doing it. There will still be rules, but you will know when to break them. Sorry. There will still
We stopped listening. Hello, Harold, can you hear us? Or well, can you hear me? Can you hear
We
Harold?
lost connection, maybe?
Yeah, maybe. Okay. Freddy, can you continue, please?
Yeah.
Thank you.
He was like, there will still be rules, but you will know when to break them. There will be still there will still be work, but you will know when to rest. In fact, when it comes down to it, only a few things matter. Respect your parents, they only want what's best for you. Cherish the dead. Cherish the dead. You are only here because of them. Love yourself. If you don't, who will? And finally, follow your dreams. They will show you the way. With love, Yao, age 44.
Oh, that's a beautiful one. That's a beautiful one. Okay. So guys, what do you think about the letters? Which one did you like the most? Or which letter?
The first,
The
the
first
fifth letter.
one? The first one you like?
Yeah.
I mean, the first one, it was like a lot of advices and was very specific about
A lot of
everything.
pieces of advice. Yes, yes.
Yeah, pieces of advice.
That's good. That's good. So we are going to read the well, if you need to read the letters again, if not, that's okay. We are going to match the statements below with the person who wrote about them in their letter. If you can underline the evidence in the letters to support your answers, that'll be awesome. So we have the first one. It's good to think before you get angry. So who do you think said this?
The first one. Count
The
the
first-
time before to react.
Okay, so it was Ria. Yes. And then she says count to 10 before you react. Very good. So let me underline it. Where is it? I lost it. Oh, count to 10 before you react. Oh, let me change the color because I don't like this one. Count to 10 before you react. Okay, very good. So this one, Ria says this. Okay. So that is what I want you to do, guys. I want you to match the statements below with the person who wrote about them. And then if you can underline the evidence to support your answers, that will be awesome. Okay, so we're going to do exercise number 3. Clear?
Yes, teacher. Sorry,
Okay.
I want to make you a question.
Yeah.
I saw in one of these letter that it's something about grammatic. Things. I remember that we have studied that, for example, after love, we have to use the verb with to. With ing form. But I saw in one of them.
Which one? Where?
I guess in Yao.
Jiao?
I guess that he used you love to sing. Why he used that way?
Well, because
instead
there are some verbs that they take they work with either a ing, that means or the infinitive form. Okay. And
okay, both of them
there are
work.
certain verbs like, enjoy, love. I mean, they're most commonly used with ing, but you can also say I love to do that. You love to
Okay.
sing, or you love singing and acting. But you can also say with that one, because love,
Okay.
you can use it with either infinitive or gerund.
Okay.
And
Perfect, teacher.
hate as well. Yes, very good. Okay.
Just
So
all they are there 2 cases, or
I mean,
there's a lot
there are only
of there that
there are specific verbs, very specific verbs like love, enjoy, hate, like, that you can use with ing, or with two. I mean,
With both
yes,
structure.
yes.
Okay.
Very good.
Okay, thank you, teacher.
Of course. So let's continue, guys. You are going to work on exercise number 3, and then we're going to check your answers, okay? So please start individually. Thank you. Ready or not?
Not yet, teacher.
Okay. When you finish, let me know, guys. When you finish. Thank you. Ready?
Yes, teacher.
Yes, okay. So let's check. Life gets easier as you get older. Who said that? Who said this? Life gets easier as you get older. Who?
Dude?
Which one?
Dude?
Do
Lighten up?
Adrian, you mean? Or Jonah or Jiao?
Ah, okay. The second. Hey,
The
dude.
second one.
Very second one.
Yeah, the second one. Life gets easier as you get older. Who said that one?
Adrian. Teacher.
Adrian, where?
With the expression lighten up.
Exactly.
Okay, with the expression lighten up, it could be okay, yes. And also here, Jiao also said that with the sentence, sweet Jiao, it'll get better. This
It
one.
will get better.
Yes, sweet Jiao, it'll get better. Very good. What about number 3? In theory, it's easy to make money.
Jonah.
Jonah, where? In what part?
I think the advice number 5.
Number
maybe.
5, yes, buy less, sell high. That's all you need to know to be a businessman. Very good. So yeah, basically in this sentence, he's saying that it's easy to make money, or in theory. Number 4, I had no time to play. Kind of like that, or that was maybe like the meaning. I had no time to play. No?
I
Well,
don't know, teacher. Maybe Jiao.
yeah. So
Yeah, that's
that
what I
was
thought.
Jiao. Yeah, that's Jiao. And here in this part that says, you feel as though as all you're doing is helping your parents and studying. This one. All you're doing is just helping your parents and studying. So basically what he's saying is that he had no time to play, or I had no time to play. Oopsie, hold on. The next one. I took myself too seriously as a young person. It's I'm going to give you a clue, and it's Adrian. But where? In which part?
Oh, in lighten up.
Yes, lighten up. Yes, lighten up. I know you feel that no one really understands you right now, and things can seem a bit dark sometimes, or at times, sorry. Good. So I took myself too seriously as a young person. Very good. Number 6, a good manager is kind to his or her workers.
Jonah.
Jonah, where?
In the second advert.
Very good. Try to make everyone who works for you feel important. Yes, 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 yes. Number 7, everything happens for a reason. The clue is that it's in Ria. Ria says that, but what does she say?
When she said try to remember that everything that is happening.
Yes, yes, yes,
Parallel.
yes. So everything that is happening is just part of a much bigger picture. Okay, so everything that is happening is just part of a much bigger picture, and that somehow it will all make sense in the end. Okay, that is everything happens for a reason. Number 8, someone important in my life died when I was young.
Maybe Jiao. It
Jiao.
says cherish the death.
Cherish the
Your
death.
Maybe Ria?
Yes, it's the same as Ria. And then there
When
is
she's talking about her mother?
well, we
No?
don't know if it's in particular her mother or specifically her mother, but she says the person that you hold dearest in life will
Yeah,
be taken away from
taken away
you.
from you.
So this is basically this one. Someone important in my life died when I was young. We don't know who, but for sure this is what she means here. Number 9, I didn't know how fortunate I was.
Adrian?
In which part?
He says that about the time that he was born?
Yes, about the time he was born. So he
In
said,
the time and place that you are.
So you are incredibly lucky to be born in the time and place that you are. So make the most of it. Very good. Very good. Number 10, you don't need to follow all rules all the time.
Jiao.
Yeah.
Jiao. Where? Where does he say
Do you
that?
know how to break the rules? You
Uh-huh.
will know when to break them.
There will still be rules,
Be
but you know,
rules.
yes, there will still be rules, but you'll know when to break them. Very good. And the last one, my writing wasn't as good as I thought it was.
Adrian.
Adrian, yes. Where?
But the poetry, don't show.
Yeah. Yeah, so please don't ever show your poetry. It isn't
He was
much,
going to hit. He was going to read himself.
it isn't much good, and your future is not in this field. So this one is referring to the writing is not as good as he think it is. He thinks it is. Okay, guys, very, very, very good. So we are going to start working on one activity that is here on the folder, on your folder, your students folder, that is on class 13. So if you click here, we have a letter to myself and a speaking task. We are going to open this one that is a letter to my young self. You are going to make a copy of it. You make a copy or create a copy, and then you change the name, okay? So here you rename it. You say cambiar nombre, you rename it, and then you write your name. So you have to create a copy. And then you're going to open it, and it says, write your own letter to your younger self. Use your answers to exercise 1B and 5B to help you. So these ones, well, Well, you can not necessarily because we didn't do exercise number 5B. So we are just going to ignore this part. Maybe to exercise number 1 and 2, maybe because we no, and 3 because we did work on exercise 1 and 3. So you are going to do one activity that is similar to this one, and you are going to write a letter to your younger self. So you can use one of these to guide yourself, and then write something similar to your younger self. We are going to start now, and then at 7:30 we're going on a break, and after the break we will continue probably for 10 to 15 more minutes. Okay, can you send us a link? Of course I can. This activity is graded, guys. This is a writing task that is going to be graded, so it's important to work on it. Is it clear, guys?
Yes, teacher.
Okay, very good. So please, please, please start, and I will let you know when we stop because of our break, and I will let you know when we come back. But so far, please start working. Thank you. And don't forget to add your name.
Sorry, teacher.
Hello.
Can you share the link?
The link,
please?
yeah, of course, of course, of course.
Thank you.
You are very welcome.
Teacher, how many words do we have to write down?
No,
There
there
is no,
there is a maximum number of words. You just have to, write something to your younger self, and then you can use one of these letters to guide you, one of the ones that we were just reading. So they don't have to be like super, super, super long, but also not too short. You can include some pieces of advice to your younger self. Okay. But
Okay, teacher, thanks.
okay, good. Okay, guys, we are going in a break. We'll continue at 7:40, 7:41, okay? So I'll let you know when we come back. So see you shortly. You can stop working, and then after the break, we continue. Thank you. Okay, hello guys. We're back from our short break. We are going to continue working on the writing task, and we will approximately have do you think 15 minutes is enough for the task? Do you consider that 15 minutes is it's good? Is enough?
Yes, teacher.
Yes?
Yes.
Yes,
Yes.
teacher, you need
Yes,
to know.
teacher. We
Okay,
already
okay.
finished.
You already finished?
Yes.
No, teacher, please.
Okay, sorry.
Okay. How much did you write? Like,
Just two paragraph. If you want, you can go over
okay,
it.
okay. I
It's
will.
me, Haru.
Okay. Yeah. So, we are going to continue, and then it's 7:43. So I would say at around 8, we will finish the task. Yeah, and then we will move on to the next one. Okay, so please start. Oh, not please start. Please continue working on the activity. I will be visiting your documents and reading them. Thank you guys. Please continue.
Teacher, sorry, I applied that structure because I was studying and I realized that if you want to apply negative inversion in conditional, you have to do it in that way.
Oh, I was like not clear where I because it says where I
Yeah, for
do
example,
it.
this is the second conditional, and you have to eliminate if, and you have to put the verb to be in the past form at the beginning and later that word.
Okay, I get it. However, I mean, it's kind of like weird.
Okay,
I mean, it would sound better if you simply say, if I were
if I
you.
were.
Yeah, or if I were this young again, or yeah, I mean, because it's kind of like weird to understand, or to make it understood. Yeah, you can change it. You can replace it.
Okay, teacher.
Okay, finish, guys. See you finish.
Yes, teacher.
Yes, I was reading some of the letters. I just couldn't read all of them right now because there are more than 15 letters. So I mean I can't read them right now, but I will read all of your letters. I read some of them and I love them. So is there any, oh, 2 more minutes, Andrea? Okay, very good. So 2 more minutes while Andrea finishes, and then I am going to ask some volunteers to share the letters. I mean, if you want to, some volunteers, not all of you, because otherwise we're not going to have time to continue with the other activity that we have for today. Okay, so in 2 minutes we will start, please. And if you want to participate, if you want to read the letter to the class, you are more than welcome. Thank you. 2 minutes. Okay, so we are going to continue. Is there any volunteer that would like to read the letter?
Me, teacher.
Okay, Daniela, go ahead.
Share the screen.
Sure, sure. Or you can just read it. I mean, if you want to share your screen,
But
that's
teacher, you have to.
yeah.
Don't let me yet.
Hold on. Now try now.
Okay, yeah. This one. Dear Daniela, I am writing to you to give you some advice. First, spend more time learning new abilities. They help you to open your mind and get over yourself. Remember, the competition is only with you. You have to propose new challenges, work for them, and make them come true. No one is going to do it for you. Second, in school, university, and whatever you do the thing with passion and dedication. Mediocre people don't go anywhere. And lastly, try to understand your parents and their advance. They love you and they will do everything for your well-being. help them, be patient, but above all, love them and enjoy all moment with them. All my love, Daniela, your adult self.
Oh, that's so sweet.
I'm crying, teacher.
Yeah, I'm very emotional today, so I might cry. I might cry today. Thank you. Thank you so much for sharing. So I guess all of us loved this letter. Thank you very much, Daniela. Thank you for sharing. Another person, please.
Me, teacher.
Stephanie. I love yours. Go ahead.
Hi, Stephanie. I know how you are, so I won't ask you. I know you feel lonely and sad right now. Your family is going through big problems. You don't have a father, and your mother is very sick. And I know you don't like yourself. You think you are ugly and you don't deserve to be loved. But don't worry, even if you don't believe me, your life won't always be like this. You are going to leave your town and you are going to go to the university in Bucaramanga. At first, you will be scared in a new city with no family or friends, but you will meet new people and live with girls who will become your best friends and your emotional support. You are going to enjoy college and you should always remember that the best thing about college is everything except the class. Never say no if someone invites you to a party, to a march, to a concert, to a festival. Those memories will support you when you are sad and tired of life and work. And please don't stress about grades. You are very smart. You forget about your mother's pressure. Um, a 5 isn't the only good grade. Finally, you will be very happy and life will smile at you. Will with love, self, your
Oh.
future self.
I wrote that part. I wrote in capital letters that I love this. It's such a sweet letter, and I guess we all loved it. I cried a little bit. Thank you very much, Stephanie. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful letter. Thank you for sharing. Good. Yes, you will have some reactions in the chat. You know, this is what you caused, Stephanie. Beautiful. Thank you. Another person, please. Does anybody want to share? Anybody else? No, no more people that wants to share. Okay. Well, I'm going to read all of your letters, guys. I'm going to read all of them. And I appreciate this activity. Like I'm very happy reading about your future, your past selves and your younger selves. So I'm going to read all of your writings. Thank you very much, guys. So now we're going to the last part of our session. In this last part of the class, we are going to work on this task. It's a speaking task. We are going to read about the Human Spirit Award, and it is a popular TV series, and it celebrates the exceptional mental, physical, or moral courage of individuals. Let me zoom this. Okay. So Human Spirit is a popular TV series celebrating the exceptional mental, physical, or moral courage of individuals in a wide range of situations. At the end of the series, the winner of the annual Human Spirit Award is presented with a prize of $20,000, and there is a prize for $5,000 for the runner-up. These are the five finalists. Do you know the word runner-up?
No, teacher.
The word runner-up is it's like the person that gets in the second place. Okay. So there is a prize of $20,000 for the first person, I mean for the winner, and then a second prize of $5,000 for the runner-up. That means the person that gets in second place. Okay. So we are going to read about them. So here we have Camila, Jack, we have Lucy, and we have Prakash and Martin. So we are going to listen to the stories. We're going to listen to the stories. Before we get to listen, you are going to read real quick some of the, like important information here. For example, from Camila, we have child psychologist, drop-in center, underprivileged children, care workers, ex-gangsters. So we only have these clues about her. And then the same thing for Jack, the same thing for Luke, Lucy, the same thing for and for Martin. So please take 1 minute to read about them, and then we're going to listen to their stories. Clear?
Teacher, you
Yes.
can share or move the screen to take picture because
Yeah,
I'm
sure.
not in my house and
Okay, sure. So let me stop my camera so that you can take a picture.
sorry.
No, it's okay. Okay, can you see now?
Yes. teacher.
Yes. Let me know
Okay.
when you finish taking the picture.
Yeah.
Done?
Hasta ahí. Yes.
Okay, very good. So please read about these guys, and then in 1 minute we will start listening to their stories. Okay, now we're going to listen to their stories, and then we're only going to listen to it once because it's kind of like a long
Unit 4,
um,
Recording 4.
it's a long recording. It's 5 minutes. So in order to have enough time for the final activity, we can only listen to it once. Do you agree with this? I mean, are you good with this? With just listening to it once?
Teacher,
Okay.
I
Ask the
have a
question at the end of the listening teacher.
Sorry?
Do the
Teacher, I
question
have a
at the end of the
Okay, not at
Yes.
but okay, so because since we're going to work in groups, so we are going to go to get in groups. So you can, maybe if you missed something, maybe another person heard about it. So we will see. We'll start listening and we will see if we need to listen to it again or not. Okay. So let's start.
A. Child psychologist Camilla Batmangelic, whose family came to Britain from Iran in the 1970s, had had a dream ever since her own difficult childhood to open a drop-in centre where underprivileged children from troubled homes could take refuge when they were not at school. When she finally found the premises that she had been looking for, she was warned that the centre would be overrun by local teenage gangs, many of whom carried knives and even guns. Rather than trying to keep these wild teenagers out, Camilla made a highly courageous decision to open her doors to them too. But experience convinced her that they would never respond to the authority of middle-class social workers, so again she made a very unusual decision to recruit as care workers young men who were themselves ex-gangsters and drug dealers, to whom these youngsters would be better able to relate. No child is born a criminal, believes Camilla. 13 years later, Camilla's charity, Kids Company, looks after 17,000 vulnerable young people in London and feeds 2,000 children who are starving because for one reason or another their parents are unable to feed them. B.
14-year-old Jack Slater was still wearing his school uniform when he leapt in to help security guards who were being attacked by a group of men in his local shopping mall. The fight had broken out after the group of 4 men were asked by the security guards to leave the shopping centre because they were causing trouble. Jack, whose bravery was captured on CCTV, had gone to the shopping centre with a friend after school. Dozens of adults gathered to watch the fight, but only Jack moved in to help. He saw one of the security guards being pinned to the ground and jumped on the back of his assailant and pulled him away. The police later arrived and arrested all 4 of the men. Jack was tracked down from the CCTV footage and presented with a £50 shopping voucher by the shopping mall to thank him for his actions.
C.
On the 27th of May, Lucy Gale, a taxi driver from West Yorkshire, came across a collision on a level crossing between 2 cars. When she arrived at the scene, both vehicles were on the line. An elderly woman driver was lying across the steering wheel of one car, and the other driver was frantically trying to get out of his vehicle. Lucy looked round and saw that a train was approaching. She crossed the line on foot, dragged the woman from the vehicle and took her to a place of safety. Having made sure the woman was safe, Lucy went back to the car and, after a struggle with the seat, managed to drive it off the crossing just as the train passed. She then went to the other car and forced the other driver's damaged door open in order to let him out. Her actions stopped the train from derailing and, in all probability, prevented a serious rail accident.
D.
He received burn injuries on his face, back and arms, is still recuperating and lost 1 year of school. But ask him, would he put his life in danger once again if caught in a similar situation? Every time, Om Prakash says. The boy, the son of an Uttar Pradesh farmer, pulled several of his friends alive out of a burning van, caring little about his own safety. On the 4th of September, Om Prakash was going to school along with other students in a Maruti van. But all of a sudden, the van caught fire because of a short circuit. The driver immediately opened his door and fled. But Om Prakash broke open the van door and pulled out the others, ignoring the flames that had spread to his face, back and arms. He rescued 8 children. He received burn injuries on his face, back and arms, is still recuperating and lost 1 year of school. But ask him, would he put his life in danger once again if caught in a similar situation? Every time, Om Prakash says. The boy, the son of an Uttar Pradesh farmer, pulled several of his friends alive out of a burning van, caring little about his own safety. On the 4th of September, Om Prakash was going to school along with other students in a Maruti van. But all of a sudden, the van caught fire because of a short circuit. The driver immediately opened his door and fled. But Om Prakash broke open the van door and pulled out the others, ignoring the flames that had spread to his face, back and arms. He rescued 8 children.
E.
When Martine Wright lost both her legs in a bomb attack in London, it seemed as if her life had come to an end. She lost 80% of the blood in her body and spent 10 days in a coma. However, Martine was determined to fight her way back. She had to learn to walk again, and as part of her rehabilitation, she started playing wheelchair tennis and then switched to sitting volleyball. Since then, she has managed to gain a place in the British Paralympic sitting volleyball team and competed in the London Paralympic Games. Martine, who has also got married, had a child, and done a parachute jump since she lost her legs, says that her experiences have made her determined to grab every opportunity that comes her way.
Okay, do you need to listen to it again, or do you think it's enough? I mean, maybe you got the most important aspects. What do you think?
Again, teacher.
Again? Okay.
Teacher, I have a question.
Yeah, what's your question?
What is the meaning of label crossing?
Which one?
About Lucy? Label crossing?
Rosie.
The second
Oh.
crossing? Yes.
So I mean, it was in a train. It was a train that a train that was about or in the route where trains go. So a car kind of like got stuck in the level crossing. So I don't even know how to explain or for the word in Spanish for that one. It's like where the train travels, so that is the level crossing. And there is sometimes in there, like in certain series where the train goes by, there is like a sign or like something that allows or not or doesn't allow people to cross because the train is coming.
Okay, teacher. Yes.
Okay, sure.
Thanks.
I mean, it's not a traffic light. I'll find a picture and I'll show you. So in the meantime, we're going to listen to it again.
Unit 4, Recording 4. A. Child psychologist Camilla Batmangelic, whose family came to Britain from Iran in the 1970s, had had a dream ever since her own difficult childhood, to open a drop-in centre where underprivileged children from troubled homes could take refuge when they were not at school. When she finally found the premises that she had been looking for, she was warned that the centre would be overrun by local teenage gangs, many of whom carried knives and even guns. Rather than trying to keep these wild teenagers out, Camilla made a highly courageous decision to open her doors to them too. But experience convinced her that they would never respond to the authority of middle-class social workers, so again she made a very unusual decision to recruit as care workers young men who were themselves ex-gangsters and drug dealers, to whom these youngsters would be better able to relate. No child is born a criminal, believes Camilla. 13 years later, Camilla's charity, Kids Company, looks after 17,000 vulnerable young people in London and feeds 2,000 children who are starving because for one reason or another their parents are unable to feed them. B.
14-year-old Jack Slater was still wearing his school uniform when he leapt in to help security guards who were being attacked by a group of men in his local shopping mall. The fight had broken out after the group of 4 men were asked by the security guards to leave the shopping centre because they were causing trouble. Jack, whose bravery was captured on CCTV, had gone to the shopping centre with a friend after school. Dozens of adults gathered to watch the fight, but only Jack moved in to help. He saw one of the security guards being pinned to the ground and jumped on the back of his assailant and pulled him away. The police later arrived and arrested all 4 of the men. Jack was tracked down from the CCTV footage and presented with a £50 shopping voucher by the shopping mall to thank him for his actions.
C.
On the 27th of May, Lucy Gale, a taxi driver from West Yorkshire, came across a collision on a level crossing between 2 cars. When she arrived at the scene, both vehicles were on the line. An elderly woman driver was lying across the steering wheel of one car, and the other driver was frantically trying to get out of his vehicle. Lucy looked round and saw that a train was approaching. She crossed the line on foot, dragged the woman from the vehicle and took her to a place of safety. Having made sure the woman was safe, Lucy went back to the car and, after a struggle with the seat, managed to drive it off the crossing just as the train passed. She then went to the other car and forced the other driver's damaged door open in order to let him out. Her action stopped the train from derailing and, in all probability, prevented a serious rail accident.
D.
He received burn injuries on his face, back, and arms, is still recuperating, and lost 1 year of school. But ask him, would he put his life in danger once again if caught in a similar situation? Every time, Om Prakash says. The boy, the son of an Uttar Pradesh farmer, pulled several of his friends alive out of a burning van, caring little about his own safety. On 4th of September, Om Prakash was going to school along with other students in a Maruti van. But all of a sudden, the van caught fire because of a short circuit. The driver immediately opened his door and fled. But Om Prakash broke open the van door and pulled out the others, ignoring the flames that had spread to his face, back, and arms. He rescued 8 children. He received burn injuries on his face, back, and arms, is still recuperating, and lost 1 year of school. But ask him, would he put his life in danger once again if caught in a similar situation? Every time, Om Prakash says. The boy, the son of an Uttar Pradesh farmer, pulled several of his friends alive out of a burning van, caring little about his own safety. On the 4th of September, Om Prakash was going to school along with other students in a Maruti van. But all of a sudden, the van caught fire because of a short circuit. The driver immediately opened his door and fled. But Om Prakash broke open the van door and pulled out the others, ignoring the flames that had spread to his face, back, and arms. He rescued 8 children.
E.
When Martine Wright lost both her legs in a bomb attack in London, it seemed as if her life had come to an end. She lost 80% of the blood in her body and spent 10 days in a coma. However, Martine was determined to fight her way back. She had to learn to walk again, and as part of her rehabilitation, she started playing wheelchair tennis and then switched to sitting volleyball. Since then, she has managed to gain a place in the British Paralympic sitting volleyball team and competed in the London Paralympic Games. Martine, who has also got married, had a child, and done a parachute jump since she lost her legs, says that her experiences have made her determined to grab every opportunity that comes her way.
Okay, guys. Okay. So in this second part of the activity, we are going to work in groups. We are not going to do writing because we don't have enough time. So I'm going to send you to the groups, and then you are going to imagine that you are part of the panel which decides who wins the award. You don't have to make notes about the finalists. No, you don't have to, because time is not enough. So you simply discuss in groups which one you think should get the award. Okay. And then when we come back to the main session, we're going to see who you think should get the prize. Is it clear, guys? Is the activity clear?
Yes, teacher.
Okay. Yeah. So again, I'm going to send you to the groups for 10 minutes. For 10 minutes, you're going to discuss as a group. Like, okay, I think this person should get the prize because of this, or we admire this, or because, your reasons. You don't have to write down anything. Just talk and have a discussion on this. In 10 minutes, we're going back to the main session, and you're going to explain the class why you chose that person and why you consider that person should get the money. Okay. And that's it. And then we finish with that today's session. So I'm going to create 3 groups, and you're going to join. Sylvia, Brian, Daniela, Diana. Okay, very good. Please join.
Teacher?
Yes, Angelica?
Can you connect to my group, please?
Sure. So you are in group number 2. I'm going to send you the invitation to this group. Hold on.
Thanks, teacher.
Please join that one. Thank you. Okay, guys. So we're back. And with this part, we are going to finish our session. So we are going to listen to group number one. And group number one, you guys are going to tell us why, who you chose to win the award and why. So Andrea, Freddy, Jimena, Stephanie, and Julie. Go ahead.
Teacher, for us, the first place is for Om Prakash. Because we think that he was a very courageous person, and because he's a children, and
because he's a
because
child, or because he helped
yes,
children?
because he's a child, and he helped children, and we think that is very important because for me it's very important this type of acts in a child than in an adult. So for this reason is for me the first place.
Okay, very good. Thank you, group number one. And who would you give the second prize for you? Do you choose a runner-up?
Yeah.
Who?
It was for Lucy Gale.
For Lucy Gale.
Yeah, because for us, she was risking her life and she tried to save
someone
the people
else's
that were
life.
in the accident in the level crossing. So she was putting them out of the one was stuck in the car and the door was difficult to open, and she tried to do it even though she know that the train was coming. So that's why.
Okay, very good. Thank you very much, group number one. Let's go with group number two.
We think that the winner should be the first prize, the first place for Jack Slater, and the second one for Basically because both are children, so that kind of option in that age is more, is weirdest because you are not, you don't know how to handle in that situation.
So they're brave children, both of them.
Yes.
They're brave and they deserve that award. Okay, very good. Group number two. So first place for Jack and second place for
Yes.
Okay, very good. Group number three. Let's go with the last group. Who do you think should get the award?
Teacher, we talked the same of the first group. For us, Prakash is a child, and that is not all person is amazing, no, and deserve the prize. But we evaluate the winner because Prakash is a child, and that you decide and how do you say ratificar, and you think the same with the past of the times to help another person even over the driver who lives the situation.
Yes, and was the adult person.
Yeah, the adult
It's the
person
point.
was like, okay, I'm good. Like, my life is not a danger. My life is not a risk. I live. And then, but he was like, no, I am going to help those kids. I'm going to help them. And he was very brave. He was very brave.
And time passed, and he think the same, that if
he would do it again.
He
would do it again.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And for that we choose the how winner.
Okay. And did you discuss the runner-up? Who would take the second place? And the final.
Camila Batman Gigler, no sé qué.
Yeah.
Yes, teacher.
Camila.
We discussed about it. We think that maybe the cause of Camila could impact a lot of people, and maybe the prize could be invested on her charity company.
Yeah.
Mhm.
That's nice.
Yes.
I loved her. I loved Camila.
Yes.
And I thought that maybe one of the groups was going to choose her. But I mean, at last she gets the second place. Okay, very good. Very, very, very good, guys. Okay, my people, so important information, avisos parroquiales. Mañana, I'm going to say in Spanish, voy a decirlo en español. Mañana tenemos examen final, ¿listo? Apreciaría y valoraré también muchísimo la asistencia puntual para que podamos arrancar el examen lo más pronto posible, podamos iniciar tipo 6 y 10 a más tardar, para que ustedes tengan pues el tiempo suficiente de trabajar en él. La idea es trabajar en este examen en la primera franja, o sea, hacerla de 6 a, bueno, el examen tiene una duración de 1 hora y 50 minutos como máximo, entonces podríamos hacerlo de 6 hasta las 7:40, 7:50 más tardar. Y la segunda parte, que es la parte de speaking, la vamos a hacer muy similar al ejercicio de speaking que hicimos el ciclo pasado. Unas preguntas grupales, yo voy a ir visitando a los grupos y a medida que yo vaya visitando los grupos y que los evalúe de manera grupal, pues ustedes pueden salir de la sesión. No vamos a hacer preguntas individuales porque solamente vamos a tener 1 hora, entonces el tiempo no es suficiente para poderlos evaluar a todos de manera individual. Sin embargo, los voy a evaluar de manera grupal. Obviamente todos van a participar y de esta manera los voy a evaluar. Durante las clases, ustedes saben que el fuerte es listening y estamos trabajando, perdón, speaking, y estamos trabajando actividades comunicativas todas las clases participamos, todas las clases hacemos group work, nos vamos a los breakout rooms. Entonces, como que todo el tiempo estamos repasando y reforzando más bien esta parte, por ende, para el examen final no me preocupa tanto porque simplemente es como una actividad o ya he podido, digamos, ver esta parte individual durante el transcurso del ciclo. Entonces, de esa manera vamos a desarrollar el examen. Agradezco entonces la asistencia puntual el día de mañana para que no nos atrasemos con el examen. Y el día sábado hasta el mediodía voy a tener habilitado Moodle, pues voy a estar recibiendo como las notas de Moodle, porque yo creo que el día sábado voy a tener que cerrar el curso. Sí, es lo más probable. De todas maneras, no lo sé porque tengo que esperar a que la coordinadora me diga hasta cuándo tengo plazo. Todo depende de ella, ¿sí? o de los plazos que me den desde coordinación. Entonces, si me da plazo todo el día de pronto de tenerlo habilitado, pues les dejo Moodle habilitado todo el día, pero como les digo, no depende de mí, sino ya depende de los tiempos que se tengan para el programa. Entonces, chicos, hoy voy a recibir proyectos, ya varios grupitos me enviaron el segundo avance de proyecto, que no era muy diferente al primero, entonces hoy voy a estar recibiéndolos al correo. Mañana examen final y Moodle el sábado, téngalo a más, pues como para ir a la fija el sábado hasta mediodía. Si me llegan a dar más tiempito, les avisaré, pero por ahora el tiempo proyectado para Moodle que se cierra o que voy a recibir trabajos es hasta el mediodía, ¿ok? And I will see you guys tomorrow. Estos son los avisos parroquiales de el día de hoy. Nos vemos mañana, chicos. Thank you very much for coming today to class. And good night. Take care. See you tomorrow. Bye bye.
Bye, teacher.
Thanks,
Good night.
teacher. Bye.
Bye, teacher.
Bye bye.